You too. I got a special for y'all. You know what I mean? Crazy old dude, rest his soul, man. He done passed away, man. Let's get into this new vid. 600 Domo.
Real unfortunate news have came out that a 600 member by the name of 600 DOMO was shot and unalive at a party. Now DOMO is affiliated with guys such as Tay Capone, 600 M Thing, and 600 Trigger, as I believe they are related. Now DOMO's passing is a reminder that life is short and everything can change in the blink of an eye. I say that because yesterday, 8/9/2025, was King
Very true. Everything can pass in the blink of an eye, so make sure you be on your P's and Q's.
Von's birthday. May he rest in peace. Everyone was sending their condolences, tributes, and showing their love for King Von. 600 Trigger even had to check a couple people from O Block when it came to people acting like they knew King Von prior to him passing. Trigger would take to his IG story to say, quote, O Block, on D Thing, long live Von. At the same time, would y'all stop chasing it off his name? He ain't even F with y'all when he was alive. Just because y'all saying y'all F with bro ain't gonna make nobody F with you more. Get your own motion. Now Trigger being one of the originals and guys that are drill legends and older than most of them, he would know. I guess he's seen a lot of people claiming to mess with Von, just trying to get attention and clout off his name, when he knows the whole time when he was alive, he didn't mess with certain people. The only problem is, he's not here to confirm it.
I ain't gonna lie, the originators, bro, they know who been there, who ain't been there, so it's kind of like when the new outsiders try to come in and say, I mess with Buddy, I already know how that game go, you feel me? And he already had to check it from the beginning, but sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, the new school don't want to hear from the old school.
Now ironically, amongst those who paid their respects to King Von was 600 Domo himself. He would put up a post on his IG story, which is still there, but unfortunately, he will end up losing his life on Von's birthday shortly after. Now according to reports from Chicago Scanner on Twitter, one tweet would say, quote, 67 Cottage, a call of a person shot. Caller says a male is shot in the head in the West Valley. A second tweet would say, quote, male 34 shot and unalive. Multiple gunshot wounds to abdomen, chest, and head. 6698 South Cottage Grove. Now Spot News will also report the shooting, as they would tweet saying, quote, male 34 shot and unalive, 6600 South Cottage. A PO applied a chest seal to the victim at 0526 hours. The victim was pronounced unalive on the scene at 0528 by Dr. Tataris at U of C.
Sad. That's sad. Wow, boy, you can't speak your own piece. For real, y'all. Can't speak your own piece.
Now, as y'all see, it says he was shot a total of 3 times. Sound very intentional, especially concerning the areas in which he was struck in. Now, it hasn't gotten mass media attention, however, there's a few rumors circulating around what happened and why. Now, according to rumors, they're saying that Domo was at a block party on the 6600 block of Cottage Grove. We're unsure whether it was a dispute that led to the shooting or if he was just targeted because an op spotted him, but that's what it seemed to be. If you're at a block party, it's hard to be aware of what's going on around you because for one, it's too many people, but then two, sometimes you could be spotted first and stalked without even knowing. I'm more than sure that's probably what happened because clearly the way he was shot was intentional. Some people were stating that they think it was an argument or some dispute that led to the shooting, but even if that was the case, someone close to you isn't going to shoot you to unalive you. Someone shooting you in your chest and head area, they're purposely trying to take your life. Now honestly, I know it's summer and it's hot and people like to be outside enjoying themselves, but as I
don't care how hot it is, dog. If your dog is not finna do that to you. Oh God, your dog is not gonna do that to you. So you already know this was somebody looking for the ops. Like, really.
I always tell y'all, if you know you're a target and know it's a possibility that you're in the ops territory or somewhere where the ops could spot you, it's in your best interest not to be partying. We've seen on too many occasions where people lost their lives because they was out partying. We see Mona Duke and Youngin who was celebrating a birthday and they were shot and unalive. Then we see the mass shooting involving Mellow Buck's performance, and then here we are for 600 Domo. So to be honest with you, seeing that pattern, I would concur that going to public outings in Chicago or anywhere knowing that you're a target isn't a safe thing to do. Not saying you can't have fun, but just be mindful. Now, plenty of people are saying things like, he was
Chicago a deadly place, bro. I ain't even gonna sit there and count. Chicago's a very deadly place, bro. That like on your places to go in your life and like you know what I mean. People, you know how everybody have on their bucket list. I want to go here. I want to go here. Bro, Chicago would not be one of the places I want to go. For some reason, you know, I hear about all the violence and everything. It just don't make you want to go. You know what I mean? You want to have a good time, not no rest in peace sign. You feel me?
wasn't in the streets no more, he was taking care of his family, which actually brings me to a sad post. 600 Damo was a father, and after his passing, his son would take to social media responding to the news as he would say, quote, "I love the F out you pops on my grandma. You just heard me, blood. What the F I'ma do without you? I wish I stayed home last night. I ain't never think that was gonna be my last time hearing you. Pops, I'ma make this ish make sense, I promise." Just like that, huh? Now out of all that's going on, that's probably the most saddest part of it all. But I brought up his age because, as I always say on this platform, get back don't have an expiration date, and if your ops see you, whether it's 10, 20, 50 years from now, even if you decide to get out the streets, they still gonna wanna do something to you because they still remember that grief, that hurt, that pain, or whatever it is that you caused them and their family. I don't know how much he was in the streets when it came to drilling, but clearly someone felt the need to do something to him for whatever reason. Nobody's perfect, but the sad part is, even if you try to be on the right path in life, it's like you can't. Something or someone is always lurking from the past, and it'll eventually catch up to you. Now, speaking of that, y'all know what I'm starting to realize? It seemed like every time one of the guys who were actually a part of the drill scene from back when it started get to a phase where they want to leave all the foolishness behind them and promote peace instead of destruction, something like this happened. It almost feels like someone
You can't drill your whole life, bro. I told like one time, bro. I told a jet, I say, man, it's another jet gonna come for your spot, bro. I don't care how hard you is. You could be the most latest nigga in the city. Nigga gonna come for your spot, bro, because they young and turn. They gotta take you out of position so they can get in position. Remember that, y'all.
knows when these guys are trying to do better and make Chicago a better place, but instead, they want mayhem and try to pull these guys back into the life.
Imagine being able to build an app with your
That's
name
what
on it,
sad,
just by
dude.
thinking about it.
Cap.
Meet Base 44.
I say that because I was just watching a Cam Capone interview of 600 Trigger and Tay Capone. They were basically saying that they grew up, they no longer care about contributing to all the drill stuff that they once did, but instead, they want to take care of their families and do better. They even explain that a lot of things they do with each other, including the 600 team, they keep it on social media. So they get together and have fun and chill amongst the guys, but they just choose to keep it off social media because they feel things are better that way, where no one is in their business. In the interview, I seen growth, and I seen two individuals that survived the crazy era, and now they want to do positive things instead. And then suddenly, something like this happened. So it's like the lifestyle tend to always try to pull them back once they try to evolve, because just think about it. What do you think is going to come from this? What do you think is going to be on these guys' minds after losing a friend, a brother, cousin, uncle, father? It's basically get back. And it's enough to drive someone to go back into that life that they just try to escape. But that's how tempting the devil could be once you're on a clear path to do better and turn things around for not only you, but your family. Now, this is definitely a sad situation because, as we know, when these things happen, whether it's in Chicago or anywhere, everyone has a mentality where even if they've seen it happen, they don't want to say anything because of the street code. Nobody gonna tell you who did it, where it came from, whatever. But I'm sure somebody on the inside knows what's going on, and plus with Ring cameras everywhere, it definitely probably was caught on camera. And the sad part is, I can almost bet that somewhere down the line in the near future, we're going to see some type of footage showing exactly what happened. As more come out about this story, I'll keep you guys updated, but as for now, rest in peace goes out to Damo and condolences to his family. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. And I'm out.
Y'all remember, like, comment, subscribe to the video, man. I'm out of here.